Right now, airports across the country, Delta passengers are still dealing with delays and cancellations. It follows CrowdStrike's global IT outage last week. Now, Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg says the glitch has forced Delta to cancel or delay more than 6,000 flights, impacting 500,000 passengers. Buttigieg has launched an investigation, and Delta says it will take a couple more days before the issue can be fixed. Joining me now is NewsNation travel editor Peter Greenberg. Peter, why is this taking so long? Delta knows what they need to do. Why is it taking so long for them to bounce back?
Because it's not just one system at play here. They lost multiple systems when the CrowdStrike incident happened. One was their ability to track their own airplanes and position them, and then even worse, their ability to contact and track their own crew. At one point, believe it or not, they were making public address announcements at the Atlanta airport asking if there were any pilots around available to go to a gate and fly a plane. That was their system of tracking crew. Now, yesterday it got a little bit better for Delta. They only canceled about 400 flights, but the good news is they're going to now get back on track between now and Friday. However, let's call it what it is. A lot of people were disrupted when this happened, not just in terms of the numbers of people, but their travel plans, because we're living in the long, hot summer of 2024 where every plane is already full. So even if Delta wanted to rebook you, they couldn't because other flights were already full if they hadn't canceled those. So those travel plans evaporated, and that's when the DOT comes in, because was Delta offering them vouchers, frequent flyer miles, future flight credits, or refunds? And in a lot of cases, we're hearing stories that they weren't offering refunds, which is what they're obligated to do under DOT rules.
Wow, Peter, let's talk about summer travel, because you said some of these fares are dropping, right? They're at their lowest point since March 2020?
They are, and that's because there was too much capacity in the system, and a lot of the low-fare carriers, the Spirits and the Frontiers, started discounting, not surprising, but then a lot of the majors started to match them. You know, in the old days are maybe 10, 15 years ago, we defined a successful airline by which could lose money longer. And once you're a big airline and you start matching fares that you know you can't make money on, that's what we're seeing right now. So for the moment, those airfares are down. And one particular area where they're down, which may come as a big surprise to everybody, is France. We have the Olympics coming up. Why is that? Because unless you're holding tickets to the games, which means you're going, everybody else is saying, I don't want to go anywhere near that country during the Olympics. And Delta Airlines alone took a $100 million hit on revenue just on their flights to France. Actually, it was exceeded by Air France. They took a $196 million hit. So you're going to start seeing some bargains to France between now and the end of the year, an attempt to stimulate demand because it did not materialize for the Olympics.
Peter Greenberg, thank you so much, Peter.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.